show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive.
Good afternoon, everyone. A warm, very welcome to all the participants joining us for today's research paper writing Structure Made Simple. If you want to become a resource person and a coordinator for a free online faculty development program, we will provide a link in the comment section. If you are interested, please join through that link. We will commence the webinar in few minutes as some participants are still joining. To ensure a smooth and focused session, please keep your microphones muted during the session. Participants who unmute without prior permission may be removed. To ensure a smooth and focused session, please keep your microphones muted during the session. Participants who unmute without prior permission may be removed. The feedback and certificate link will share on YouTube live chat as well as on the Google Meet chat. We will commence the webinar in few minutes as some participants are still joining. To ensure a smooth and focused session, please keep your microphones muted during the session. Please keep your microphones muted during the session. Participants who unmute without prior permission may be removed. We will commence the webinar in a few minutes as some participants are still joining. The Google Meet capacity is currently full. If your friends or colleagues are waiting in the lobby, then please suggest them to join on YouTube live chat. The feedback and certificate link will share on YouTube live chat as well as in the Google Meet chat. If you want to become a resource person and a coordinator for a free online faculty development program, we will provide a link in the comment section. If you are interested, please join through that link. If you want to become a resource person and a coordinator for a free online development program, we will provide a link in the comment section. If you are interested, please join through that link. The Google Meet capacity is full. If your friends or colleagues are waiting in the lobby, please suggest them to join on YouTube live chat. The Google Meet capacity is currently full. If your friends or colleagues are waiting in the lobby, then please suggest them to join on YouTube live chat.
Lucky subject taka.
Please keep your microphones muted during the session.
पेपर कैसे कर ला पर दो पाठ पर दो
Please keep your microphones muted during the session. I'm Anisha from Skill Activate. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our esteemed resource person, Dr. P.V. Rajeswari Madam, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Sona College of Arts and Science, Salem, Tamil Nadu. Dr. Rajeswari Madam is a dedicated academician and researcher with over 70 years of rich teaching experience in commerce and management education. She is currently serving as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce at Sona College of Arts and Science. Previously, she worked at Jairam Arts and Science of College and Sri Sarada College for Women, where she contributed significantly to curriculum development and student monitoring. She earned her PhD in Commerce from Periyar University, Salem, in February 2017 and has also cleared UGC NET and SET examinations. Academically versatile, she holds a Master Business Administration, MPhil in Commerce, and Master's and Bachelor degrees in Commerce, reflecting her strong foundation in both management and commerce disciplines. She has also completed a professional certifications in computer applications, tally, desktop publishing, and readership, and human resourcement development. With over 11 years of experience teaching undergraduate and postgraduate students, Dr. Rajeswari Madam has handled a wide range of subjects, including financial accounting, business law, corporate accounting, taxation, auditing, HR management, and entrepreneurial development. She has successfully guided numerous UG, PG, and MPhil research projects and also trained students for UGC, NET, and SET examinations. Awards and recognition. Best Young Faculty Award 2019, Educational Charitable Trust. Best Faculty Award 2020 to 21 for academic excellence. Her passion and research and student development continues to inspire learners and fellow educators alike. With her extensive expertise in commerce, management, and research, we are privileged to have Dr. P.V. Rajeshwari Madam with us today to share her valuable insights. Now, I warmly welcome Dr. Rajeshwari Madam to deliver her expert talk. Over to you, Madam.
Good evening, one and all present here. I hope I am audible to all. Ma'am, is it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Madam.
Can I proceed, ma'am? Can I proceed?
Yes, Madam.
So, first of all, I would like to thank Will Accurate for giving me an opportunity to express my insights on the topic research paper writing, structure made simple. So today we all know research paper writing is very important for academics, for academicians who are working in schools, colleges, and so and so. So that is why today I'm here to give my insights on this topic. So first of all, so you all know writing itself is an art. So mastering the research paper writing is possible only if you master the art of academic writing by understanding the essential components that make research paper clear, credible, and compelling. So you all know, I think we all know what is meant by research. So research is nothing but finding an answer to some question or finding something. So research paper writing, when it comes to research paper writing, so research paper is nothing but it is a written explanation of it is a written explanation of your study and what you have learned from it. So here research paper is a written report that shows the results of a study or investigation you did on a particular topic. It also explains what you wanted to find out, how you collected the information, and what is discovered. So, in short, research is nothing but it is a way of sharing the research findings with others in a clear and an organized way. So, this is, I think, this will be clear about research paper. So, why research paper is writing? Research paper writing is very important today because Research paper writing is important because it contributes to the advancement of knowledge, it develops the critical thinking and communication skill, and it is essential for the academic and professional career progression. So, for academicians, research paper writing, publications is very, very important. So, when it comes to research paper, now first let us discuss what are the important components of a research paper. So, a good research paper includes many components. The first one is the title page. So, in the title page, you will be giving about the title of your research, then your name, then the institution or the college or the whatever it is where you're working. So and so all will be given. So this is the first thing about your research paper. Then you have to give an abstract, a short abstract. That is a summary, short summary of your whole research, what you have studied, how you did it, and what you have found it in your research paper. So usually it is written about 150 to 250 words. So first, after the title page, you have to give the abstract. You have to give the abstract, then you have to give an introduction. So, which explains about what you have done in that topic. So, that is the introduction which is given for a topic and it states the research problem, purpose, and the importance of the study. Then, your research paper should include the review of literature. So, review of literature is nothing but it shows what other researchers have already done in the said topic, and it also helps the readers to see how your work is connected to the existing studies. Then your research paper should include methodology. So methodology includes how you did the research. So it includes what methods, tools, or procedures you use to collect the data. So all this we will be discussing in detail. The next one is coming to the results and the findings. So it presents the data or the information you discovered during the study, during the research. Then the methodology will be the findings. The next one is coming to the findings and results. So here the findings and the results will be in the form of charts, tables, graphs, etc. The next one is coming to the discussion and analysis. So here discussion explains what your results mean. Then next one is coming to the conclusion. So conclusion is nothing but summarizing the main points and findings. So it also includes the suggestions for future research or improvements. Then coming to the final part of your research paper, it includes the references and bibliography. So it lists out all the sources, that is the books, articles, websites, from where you have gathered the information for writing the research paper. So all these are the important components which has to be included in a research paper. So now we will discuss about this one by one. So when coming to the research paper, so the research paper, the title is very important for a research paper. So when coming to the title, so it is very, very important. So the title, before you start writing the research paper, you should first find the area of your interest. So based on your area of interest, you have to select the topic. So when a good research topic, when a good topic, uh, if you select a good topic, so you can also learn with enthusiasm and you can give
Excuse me,
the
ma'am.
insights on that particular topic. So a good topic come out from a subject you genuinely enjoy learning about. So first, give prior importance to the area of your interest. The next one is you check the relevance. That is, the topic should align with your academic or professional field. So, if you belong to a commerce field or if you belong to a management field, then select the topic based on that area.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you zoom your screen, please?
Yes, yes, sir.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Can can you hear me, sir? Hello, hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I proceed? So
PPT open, ma'am. PPT mode.
PPT mode. I couldn't. Actually, it is a PPT only, sir.
Slideshow open, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, sir.
Ma'am, press that button left side of share button. Then it will come on slideshow mode.
Left side.
There are two buttons
In the
showing at the
top,
bottom of
in the
the
top
slide.
right side.
Copy a new comment I'm getting.
In top side, three there, ma'am. You can press and slideshow mode will be open.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Ma'am,
sir.
can you please tell me?
Yeah. Okay, sir. Is it clear?
Now it is okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Yeah. So next
Hello.
one is coming to narrowing down the topic. So when you go for a broad area, it is very difficult to do the.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you please tell me the difference between conclusion and summary?
Sir, couldn't understand.
Difference between conclusion and summary.
So it's not. I am not audible. It's not clear, sir.
Ma'am, he is asking difference between conclusion and summary.
Sir, summary is the summarizing the entire part of your study, sir. And conclusion is nothing but what you are out of the work you have done, what you are coming to tell, what you are coming to conclude. So, what is the suggestion you are giving for the betterment of that particular topic and so on?
Ma'am,
Okay,
please
shall I proceed?
continue. Yeah, please continue.
Shall I proceed, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So, yes, sir. So avoid. You have to narrow down your topic. So when your topic is very wide, it is very difficult to do the research. For example, if you are going to take a broad area like climate change, then in that case, climate change itself is a it's a very broad area where it is very difficult to give the entire concepts of climate change. So you can, instead of giving as climate change, you can narrow down the topic as impact of climate changes on for example, rice cultivation in South India. So, yes, the area is specific here. For example, you are going to concentrate the climate change on rice cultivation and particularly in South India, how its impact is going to be. So, in such a way, you can narrow down your topic. Then after narrowing down the topic, you have to consider the availability of the resources, whether you have to make sure that the background information is available in books, in the form of data, in journals, and case studies are available. So that it will be easy for you to learn what is available, and so that accordingly you can do your research, you can proceed your research. Then next one is you have to check for the originality and research gap. So the topic should add value and not be over researched. For example, you all know we have a lot of studies on the topic e-commerce growth. So instead of giving as e-commerce growth, you can choose the topic as impact of AI-powered chatbots on consumer experience in e-commerce. So in such a way, you can add some value to the topic. Then you also must check the practical applicability of your topic. That is how good it is going to uh, help the economy, how good it is going to help the people, your research. So all this should be considered when selecting the research topic. So for a research topic, so in your title, the research topic is very, very important. The research topic plays an important role. So along with the author's name, your institution affiliation, and some other additional details like the course information, so and so has been specifically given so that the reader can understand what you are going to do, what is your topic about. So after giving the title, so you can go for the abstract. As I told you, the abstract is a very short summary. So it is about 150 to 250 words. So it entirely covers what you are going to do in that particular title. So, so all these are the important things. So first one is the title page. The next one is the abstract. Then next one is coming to the introduction. So introduction is very, very important for a research. So a good introduction starts with the general idea and gives background, shows the problem and ends with your purpose or goals. So in such a way, the introduction must be there. So the main purpose, the introduction must always hook your reader. So hook your reader in sense, it should create some um, attention. It should grab the interest of the readers. It should grab the attention of the readers. So to grab the attention of the readers in the introduction part, you can give some questions, interesting statements, or you can also give some surprising statements so that it will influence the readers, so that it will grab the attention of the readers, and they will be reading it with enthusiasm. The next one is then next one is coming to then next one is you have to state the problem. State the problem in the introduction. So show why this study is important and what is missing in the current knowledge. So all this should be, you have to state the problem, and or the research gap must be mentioned. Then you can also mention the focus of the study, that is define the scope of the study. So it narrows down to the exact angle of your research. So all this should be in the introduction part. And the next one is coming to the review of literature. So you all know review of literature is very, very important for a research. So review is nothing but it is a So it is a critical summary of the existing research related to a specific topic or a problem. So it identifies, evaluates, and synthesizes the previous studies to show what is already known and what gaps remain. So it provides a foundation for a new research by suiting it within the broader academic conversions. So the purpose of review of literature. So mainly it is to understand what has been studied and established in your research area, what has been previously done. Then it helps to identify the gaps or inconsistencies in the existing knowledge. Then it helps to develop a theoretical framework or a conceptual model. Then it helps to justify your research by showing its relevance and contribution. Then it helps to avoid the duplication of the existing studies. So all these are very, very important concepts of the review of literature. Then you can use academic databases like Google Scholars, Scopus, PubMed, or EBSCO. You can use for analyzing, that is taking the review of literature. You can also include books, peer-reviewed journals, conferences, papers for the purpose of writing the review of literature. Okay, then after doing the literature, after surveying the review of literature, you can state the scope of yours, state the purpose or the objective of your study. So the objective or the purpose of the study presents your research question or hypothesis with crystal clarity. So that is what is the purpose of your study will be given in the state your purpose section. Then next one is coming to you have to highlight the significance. So significance of your study. Then preview your structure. So outline what readers can expect in the sections ahead. So all these are the important parts of your introduction. So your introduction builds a foundation So your introduction builds a foundation by establishing the context, demonstrating your knowledge of existing research, and clearly articulating what your study aims to accomplish. So the introduction section helps to create a logical progression from general background to your specific research focus. Okay, after the introduction, the importance will be given to the methods. Next, the importance will be given to the methods. So, what is the methods? That is, who are the participants? Then, what is the materials? What are the materials? Then, what is the procedure of doing the research? So, all this will be given. So, research methodology, if you take the methods or methodology, research methodology outlines the systematic process you use to collect, analyze, and interpret the data for your study. So it shows how your research question will be answered and ensures that your findings are valid, reliable, and replicable. So, what is the purpose of research methodology? So, to justify the research design and explain why it suits the study. Then, to ensure the study is scientifically sound and ethical. Then, it provides a clear roadmap for data collection and analysis, and it also allows others to replicate or verify your work. So, when it comes to the participants, so if you take the participants. So, if you take it is not possible to collect the data from the entire population in a research. Okay, so you all know population is the entire group you want to study. For example, if you are going to do the influence of social media among the college students, then your population will be the college students. So, is it possible to collect the data from the entire college students? No, definitely not. So, in that case, you have to set the sample. That is, sample is nothing but the subset of the population from whom you're going to collect the data. For example, it may be from either it may be from 100 students or from 200 students from whom you're going to collect the data. Then after setting the sample size, you have to go for the sampling technique. So sampling technique, if you take, there are two types of sampling technique. One is the probability sampling and the non-probability sampling. So probability sampling, it includes random sampling, stratified sampling, systematic sampling. That is, in case of probability sampling, equal chances are given for all the participants. Next one, coming to the non-probability sampling. So here in non-probability sampling, it includes purposive sampling, convenience sampling, snowball sampling. So based on the researcher's judgment, the non-probability technique can be adopted by the researcher. So this is coming to the participants. So it describes who participated, the sample size, the demographics, the recruitment method. So how we are going to collect the data from the sample size and the selection area. So all this will be included in the methodology. The next one is coming to the materials. So this is very important for a research. So how you are going to collect the data? So here materials, it refers to details of all instruments, surveys, equipments or tools used to gather the data. So when you're coming to the methods, there are different methods of data collection, primary methods and secondary methods. So when coming to primary method of data collection, it includes surveys or questionnaires. So it is a quantitative type of data collection, and for using this questionnaire or survey method, you can use Google Forms or structured questions can be used to collect the data. The next one is coming to the interview. So when you're going to adopt an interview method of data collection, you can go for semi-structured or open-ended questions. Then in case of observation, you can use the field notes or video recordings to collect the data. Then in case of experiments, you can go for a control lab or a field experiment. Then for the purpose of, then for the content analysis or document writing, you can review the text. You can use the tools like reviewing text, reports or medias. So all these are the different materials used for collecting the data. The next one is coming to the procedures. So it explains step by step how you conducted the study from start to finish. So all these are very, very important for a research paper writing. So the method section serves as your research blueprint. So it is a blueprint of a research paper, and it provides enough precise objective detail and another researcher could replicate your study exactly. So this transparency strengthens your credibility and allows others to build upon your work. So this methodology is very, very important. So a well-written methodology should always include the research design, population and sampling, data collection methods, data collection methods. So all this should be properly included in the research paper, and the data analysis and techniques, which is very important in the methodology part. So all this should be considered when writing a research paper. Then after the methodology, the next step is the results. That is what you have found. That is presenting and interpreting the results. So this is the very important part. So based on the methodology, the results section reports your findings, objectivity without interpretation. Present data systematically using clear text description, well-labeled tables, and informative figures. And it also includes statistical analysis with appropriate test values, significance levels, and effect sizes. So it organizes the data to match your research questions or hypothesis. So this interpretation, presenting and interpretation, the result is very, very important. So when writing a research report, presenting and interpreting results is very crucial because it bridges the data analysis with meaningful conclusions. So this part helps the researcher to conclude the research paper. So in such a way, the results has to be organized. They can also use the statistical tools like various statistical tools can be used, and this also can be represented in a form of a graph charts to help the people to understand the things. So next one is coming to the interpretation. So if you take the interpretation, it involves explaining the meaning of your findings in relation with the research objectives. So all this helps to significantly explain what you have done on the research paper. So this is very important for a research. The next one is coming to the discussion part. So here in the discussion part, you can interpret the results. So explain what your findings mean in the context of your original research question and existing literature. Then you can discuss the implications, that is, explore the broader significance, how your findings advance the field or apply to the real world situation. Then you can also acknowledge the limitations, that is, honestly address the study constraints. So normally there is no study without limitations. So definitely that limitations has to be honestly addressed, and how they might affect the interpretation of the results. So how it affects the results. So all this should be concentrated when preparing the research paper. Then next one is in your discussion part, you have to also give future directions. So suggest the specific avenues for future research, that is the scope for future research, so that the others, that is those who are going to do research, it will help them to concentrate on that particular area and they can proceed their work. So suggest the specific avenues for future research that build on your findings, so that based on the findings it can be done. Then the last part of your research is the references and appendices, crediting and supporting to the work. So if you take the references, so it is nothing but it is a list every from where the data has been collected, from where you have collected the data. That is, it lists every sources cited in your paper using APA format. So we all know APA format is nothing but it is an American Psychological Association format, that is alphabetized by the first author's last name, and it also include it is also included in journal articles, books, websites and other material references. So this APA format, normally we use this APA structure or we also used MLA structures. So proper citation gives credit, whether due, and allows the reader to locate from where the work has been, where the sources has been taken, and demonstrates scholarly rigor for scholarly rigor while avoiding plagiarism. It also helps to avoid the plagiarism of the work. The next one is coming to the appendix. So here appendices, it includes the supplementary materials that support but not find fit to the main text. So it helps us in doing the research, but it cannot be included in the main part of your work. So such type of appendixes can also be given in your research topics, research paper. So it refers to the questionnaires, then the date tables, then any complex calculations can also be included in the appendices, or any additional figures can also be included in the appendices. So label each appendices clearly. So when you're writing a paper, so label them clearly as A, B, C, and reference them in your main text where relevant. So all these are the important part of your research paper. So when you're taking a research paper, so the research paper is nothing but it is a sum of the title, abstract, introduction, then review of literature, methodology, results, discussion, and the conclusion and references. Normally, you all may have a doubt how length the research paper must be. So normally, if you take the research paper, can run around 4,000 to 6,000 words, but we cannot see any paper which is more than 10,000 words or which is shorter than 2,000 words. So if you take the length of the research paper, it may also depend upon the topic or the assignment or topic or the area of the study. Based on that also we can tell. So normally when you are taking a research paper, when you are writing a research paper, the research paper must concentrate on IMRDC format. So where we normally give importance to introduction, materials and methods, results and discussions, and conclusions. So all these are the very important part of writing the research. The next one is coming to the research, that is we all know. So artificial intelligence plays a very important part in writing a research paper. So artificial intelligence has simplified the research writing. So there are various AI tools. We can come across many AI tools that assist from topic selection to editing and citation. So all these AI tools help us to save the time, it improves the accuracy, and it also helps to enhance the quality of the research paper. So from the beginning, we are having different types of research AI tools that helps in various steps of our research. So from topic selection to idea generation. So if you take topic selection and idea generation, we have tools like ChatGPT, Google Bard. So here it is nothing but it is an version of Google Gemini and Site.ai. So all these are the various AI tools which helps us to select the topic and generate the ideas based on the relevant research topic. And it also helps us to frame the research questions and objectives. It also provides the initial structure for the study. Then next one is in case of framing the review, that is literature review support. So for literature review support, we can use the AI tools like Research Rabbit, Semantic Scholar, Connected Papers. So all these are there, which helps us in supporting the review of literature. So it helps to find and organize the academic sources easily. It helps us to identify the relationship among the studies, and it helps us to highlight the research gaps and the key themes. Then when you take for the purpose of drafting and writing assistance. So again, we have tools like ChatGPT, Grammarly, Quillboard. So all these helps us to write abstracts. It helps us to write the introductions, and it helps us to do the discussions and so on. So it also helps to improve the grammar of your research paper, the tone, that is, it helps us to write in an academic form, and it helps us to clearly write the research paper. And it also helps us to rephrase or simplify the complex sentences which is given in the research paper. So all these tools helps us in drafting and writing the paper clearly. The next one is references and citation management. So for the references and citation management, we have research tools like Zotero, Mendeley, then EndNote, citation machine. So it helps to generate accurate in-text citation and reference list. So we all know the references is very important, citation is very important. So normally we follow this APA or MLA or Chicago. So if you take this APA, it is nothing but American Psychological Association. Then if you there are different other citations like MLA. So MLA is nothing but Modern Language Association citation. Then apart from that, we are also having the Chicago Manual of Style, which is followed in some cases. Then next one is we have the citation styles, namely AMA. That is nothing but the American Medical Association style. And we also have IEEE, that is the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineering style. So different styles will be followed, but particularly when you are writing research, we follow these two types of research, that is APA and MLA. So it helps to simplify the management of large reference database. So all this is possible through this AI tools. The next one is plagiarism detection. So plagiarism detection is very, very important. So for identifying how far your work is original, you can use the tools like Turnitin, Grammarly Premium, Qtext. So all these can be used as a plagiarism detection tool. So it helps to detect the copied or similar content, so that you can reframe the content, and you can give the original as much as possible. So it ensures the originality of the research paper. So how original your research paper is. So all this plagiarism detectors help us in doing this work, and it helps to promote the academic honesty and integrity. So this plagiarism detectors helps us in uh, uh, analyzing the copied work of your research. The next one is, even for proofreading and editing, final editing, we have tools. That is, we have tools like Grammarly, Hemingway, Editor, then Pro Writing Aid. So all these help us for proofreading and final editing work. Then this helps to detect the grammar and sentence error, and it helps to improve the readability and flow, and make the final paper professional and concise. So with all these AI tools, it is possible for us to give a very the research paper in a very academic and a professional way as possible. Then next one is, so coming to the overall benefits of the AI tools. So if you take the AI tools, so moreover, the main benefit of these AI tools are, it helps us to save the time and efforts in writing. So previously, you all know how the research was undertaken, and now with these AI tools, how it is very easy to undertake the research work or write a research paper. So it is also possible to give a quality quality paper. It is possible to give, so improve the quality of the work, and through the various tools like Grammarly and Quillboard, we can also give. We can also check the errors. We can also check the grammar mistakes or grammatical errors, and we can also find out the accuracy of the paper. So this also enhances the productivity, and it helps us productivity and learning. So it also helps us to produce a plagiarism free and a well structured paper. So these AI tools helps us in framing a well structured paper well structured research paper. So if you take, as I told you, so AI has become an essential partner in academic research. So they guide the researcher through each and every stage. So right from topic selection to final submission by offering intelligent suggestion, accurate referencing, and language improvement, these AI tools play a very, very important role. So by combining human creativity with AI efficiency, writing a high quality of research paper is possible, easily possible, and can be done more effectively, and it can be even done faster. So all these are the benefits of this AI tools in research. Then next one is coming to the research paper journey. So your research paper journey starts here. So first one is structure simplifies. So as I told you, the structure is very, very important for a research paper. So that is structured. So from selecting the research topic, then framing the introduction, review of literature, everything matters for a research topic. So the structure must be simplified. So mastering the standard sections transforms writing from overwhelming to manageable. So you must be able to cover all the aspects of the research paper. And moreover, every part of the research paper is very, very important. Right from choosing the title, writing the abstract, then framing the introduction, then review of literature, then the methodology you have chosen. So all that plays a very important part of a research paper. So each section plays a vital role in telling your complete research story. So I hope so. If you're going to break down these sections properly, and if you're going to concentrate in each and every aspects of the paper by giving sufficient time, you can give a very well organized research paper. Okay, so we have to that is a very organized paper is possible when you are giving some time for all the components of the research paper. Then coming to the tips for success. So how a research paper can be written successfully. So first one is you have to start with an outline. So as I told you, map out your main points and supporting evidences before writing. So first, after selecting the title, so you find out whether you are having sufficient data, evidences, background information on that particular topic. Okay, so map out your main points and supporting evidence before writing. Then you solid the outline. A solid outline provides a structure and prevents you from wandering off the topic. So when you properly frame the topic, so it helps us to avoid wandering off from the topic. The next one is you have to schedule the writing sessions. So set regular writing times to build momentum and avoid the last minute stress. So the last minute, so when the work is pre-planned, properly done by giving proper intervals of time, what we can do is you can without any last time rush or last time stress, we can allocate time sufficiently for each aspects of the research, and then we can take time and analyzing in every part of the topic. So consistency trumps marathon sessions every time. So last minute rush can be avoided when you are properly scheduling your writing session. And this is the very, very important part, that is revise multiple times. So mostly after writing the research paper, many of us fail to proofread or redraft a research paper. So that should be avoided. So first you have to write a draft. Then that is just we are writing it without any proper idea. Then after we get ideas and after we are very much specific about the topic, we can add something which is more relevant to the topic. So proofreading is very, very important. So even at the final stage, like checking your grammar, spell checking, so this proofreading will be very helpful. So the first draft, that is just the beginning. So at the writing the first draft, we won't have any clarity. So again, if you are going to revise and reframe the paper, so that paper will be very professional. Okay, so you revise for clarity, then revise for the flow, that is how the content, how orderly we have given, and precision. Can revise, that is proofread again and again. We can proofread the paper and what is all relevant, and also we can omit which is not relevant to the topic, or any awkward or catchy phrases which is given in the research paper. So proofreading the research paper is very important, as like uh, writing a research paper, as like finding the research topic. The next one is leveraging the digital tools. So as I told you, there are various digital tools. So you, by using these digital tools, we can professionally frame a research paper. So we can use citation managers like Zotero or Mendeley, then grammar checkers like Grammarly and plagiarism detectors. So the work can be polished. Can we can bring a very polished paper can be given. So all these are the very important tips we have to follow for writing a structured research paper. So when we follow all these steps, we can write a research paper in a very professional and in a very academic form. I hope. Hello. I hope I am clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah. So all these are the tips which can be followed by the researcher when writing a research paper. Ma'am, can I wind up the session?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah.
Thank you, ma'am, for the great lecture.
If anyone having queries, you can ask madam.
So, ma'am, what is the difference between bibliography and reference, ma'am?
Sir, hello.
Tell me, ma'am.
So here. So, actually, if you see, bibliography is a list which contains the sources directly which is cited, and here, sorry, reference is what is directly cited, and bibliography is more comprehensive and it gives the list of all sources on a topic, sir.
Ma'am, can you share any your email ID? So any doubts, I will be testing that mail, ma'am.
Okay, sir, I'll share it, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. This is a wonderful session for
Can I leave
using.
the meet, sir? Can I leave the meet, sir? So once again, I thank for the opportunity given, and I also thank all the participants and for
Hello,
participating
ma'am.
this session, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, madam. Dr. P.D. Rajeswari, madam, for your engaging and enlightening session. And also thank you for explaining these topics like choosing the right research topic, crafting a strong introduction, conducting and writing the literature review. Thank you once again, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Before we conclude, we would like to thank our sponsor, JVK Technologies. JVK Technologies offers a publication services including Scopus, SCI, patents, copyrights, thesis and textbooks, etc. For any publication assistance, you are warmly invited to join their WhatsApp groups. Link is in the chat box as well as in the comment section. If you want to become a resource person and a coordinator for a free online faculty development program, we will provide a link in the comment section. If you are interested, please join through that link. We also thank. Yes, madam. We also thank all the participants for joining us today. Please fill the feedback form for the certificates. Those who fill the feedback forms only will get the certificate. Those who fill the feedback form can leave the meeting. Please fill the feedback form for the certificates. Those who fill the feedback only will get the certificates. Those who fill the feedback form can leave the meeting. Please fill the feedback form for the certificates. Those who fill the feedback form only will get the certificates.
But ma'am, why are you asking for payment? It will free for.
Free is for only the first 50 members, sir.
Ma'am, I joined as a free webinar, but I am submitting, then asking for payment.
Yes, sir. For only first 50 members only it is free, sir. After that you have to pay.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. Those who fill the feedback form can leave the meeting. Please fill the feedback form for the certificates. Those who fill the feedback only will get the certificates. And those who fill the feedback form can leave the meeting.